You told yourself you are going to show up to your goals this year, but you have spent most of your time scrolling on YouTube, TikTok, IG, watching other people create and achieve their goals. I know you feel bad about procrastinating and you're tired of yourself. But wait, there's a solution. In this video, I'll be sharing all the tips I use to show up to my goals consistently and how you can do it too. I'll also be sharing a free journaling template with you. So let's go! The first thing that I do to show up when I don't feel like showing up is journaling. Now you guys will know that I love journaling and I talk about journaling all the time. Like any chance I get, I'm talking about journaling and why you should journal. Because actually it helps you not only communicate better, it helps you understand yourself, understand what you are going through in the moment. Sometimes when you don't show up, it's not because you don't want to, it could be because you are afraid of the possible outcome, or it could be because you are anxious. But to that I say just chill. Don't focus on the results, focus on the process. Journaling helps me with clarity, helps me to refine my thoughts. So when I see that I'm focusing too much on the results, I just journal and it helps me realign my thoughts together and go back to focusing on the process. And you guys have put together a 7-day journaling template for you guys. It's totally free. Just check the description box to download the template for yourself. Now let's talk about brain dumping. You see, brain dumping is actually different from journaling. With journaling, you might need journaling prompts, but with brain dumping, you're pouring out your entire heart out. You are writing everything you are feeling. And this is how you're going to do it. You're going to get your iPhone notes and you're going to write out everything you're thinking. It may not even be your iPhone notes. It could be Notion, it could be a real notebook and a sheet of paper. You're going to write out everything you're feeling in the moment. And when you're done writing out, you're going to create 4 different headings. So you're going to have sad, you're going to have angry, you're going to have happy, and you're going to have to do. So now you're going to classify all the emotions that you've written out. Seriously, let it be as long. Anything you're thinking about, just write it down. Now you're going to have everything you're thinking about, you're going to classify them into all those subheadings. So things that make you sad, you write them down. Things that are making you angry at the moment, you write them down. Things that you have to do, put them on that to-do list. And the things that are making you happy, you write them out. To feel more, like call it, to feel gratitude. Honestly, gratitude is super important in showing up. You have to thank yourself for even showing up at all, for even thinking of showing up. Just like, yeah, I'm grateful that I even had the thoughts to show up. I'm grateful that I'm doing this for myself. I'm grateful because my future self will thank me. It works, I'm telling you, it works. Now that you've made the entire list, you go over to the to-do list, and that is the one you want to focus on. Everything that you need to do, you're going to have to do them. And the best way to do your to-do list is to break everything into chunks. Now I hope to make another video explaining how to use to-do lists very well, but then we're still going to talk about it in this particular video. So everything that you're supposed to do, you have to do them. You have to do them. So one thing that I make sure that I do every day is that I listen to affirmations. And the major reason I listen to affirmations and I shout in my community all the time for people to listen to affirmations is because it works. Now what affirmations does is help your mind to overcome self-sabotage, to overcome imposter syndrome. Like when you listen to good things about yourself all the time, obviously you're going to feel good about yourself. And I encourage it, I make noise about it, because it's going to help you, be consistent, to show up when you even don't feel like showing up because of, I don't know, maybe you feel fear or you're just not feeling the outcome of all the work you've been putting in. So I just say that listen to affirmations. You can find them on YouTube, you can find them on Spotify. Listen to affirmations as many times as you can. It's going to help you. I already listened to affirmations this morning before I started filming. If I did not listen to affirmations, God knows how many times I filmed this video. This is like the 4th or the 5th time. So if people can understand, listen to affirmations. I use a vision board. As you see some images at the background. I use them for my vision board. I've tried using sticky notes and I believe it does not work for me. I like to see the exact goal that I'm trying to achieve. And when I'm looking at these things, it's hard to give up. It's hard to just say, oh, I don't feel like doing anymore. Because, who is going to take me on that vacation? I need to work. I just need to show up because the vacation is not going to vacation itself. Like, girl. So I have to show up, like, because I'm looking at my goals every day, and I'm like, this thing is actually achievable. People are doing this thing. I can do it too. And all I have to do is just carry out the activities. And today I was listening to Alex Omozi, and he said something about the difference between the winners and the losers. That the winners have goals, the losers also have goals, but the winners focus on the activities that will achieve those goals, while the losers focus on the goals alone. So if you find yourself just focusing on only the goals and you're not looking at all the hard work that you're going to do, you might find yourself not being able to show up. So I just say, focus on the activities that focus on the activities that will bring the goals to you or something. Go the rest out. The next thing that I do is actually create to-do list every day. I will advise that you can use like Notion, you can use your notes app, or you can use a sheet of paper or a journal, like a physical journal. For me, I use my notes, my Apple Notes app, because it's the easiest, it's fast for me to just go in there and just write out everything I want to do. And I make sure to keep it as minimal as possible. Another tip is to create your to-do list a night before. Don't just get in there on that day and you're trying to I'll just say create it a night before or very, very early in the morning. Make sure to add time. Okay, make sure it is a daily to-do list. Like, you can have a weekly, you can have a monthly plan, a weekly plan, like I always say, but make sure that your to-do list is the one you are doing is a daily one, because it's easier to get by the day than it is to get by the week. Okay, so you're going to write everything out. Make sure if you're just starting, I would advise that you just add like 5 things per day and arrange them well, like add time that it's going to take. And if it's going to take 1 hour, I would advise that you put 2 hours, because there's a high chance that you're going to be distracted. You will talk, you will go on WhatsApp and jump from app to app. Like, if it's me, I can go from TikTok to WhatsApp, YouTube, just flying from different apps. So I calculate that with the time that it's going to take me to actually complete the task. If you struggle with discipline, I advise that you use alarms. Use alarms, because when you use alarms, you remember what you're supposed to do. And as you're creating the to-do list, set alarms to back up the to-do list, and it's going to work out. Okay, and don't procrastinate creating a to-do list. What's wrong with you? Create an habit loop, which is what I do. I know exactly what I'm going to do every day because I do the same thing every day. I wake up, listen to affirmations, journal, post, take my bath, eat breakfast, blah, blah. So you have to create an habit loop for yourself. So you know exactly what you need to do every day without thinking about it. And that is going to get you out. Just make sure that you get out of bed when you wake up in the morning. It helps you stay productive. I'm going to try to make a full video on creating an habit loop. But if you want me to make a full video on it, write in the comment section, habit loop. Yes, I know some of you will not do it, but it's okay. It's okay, no problem. Another reason why, creating habits matters a lot is because when you do the same thing like every day, it becomes harder for you to not want to do it. For me now, creating content, I've been creating content every day, so it's kind of hard for me to not feel like creating content. I just show up because it's part of it. To learn to show up daily, and if you need to set alarms to create an habit, I don't set an alarm, put it on 30 days, and it will continue to repeat and remind you for 30 days. That way you continue to show up for 30 days. I follow people that motivate me. Things that motivate me, people that motivate me, I make sure that I follow them online. And the major reason is because since you're on social media now, you can find yourself relating to people that are actually doing the things that you want to do. So when you surround yourself with those people, it becomes easier for you to see yourself doing them. But if you follow people that are not mediocre people, there's a high chance that you just feel like, but I'm actually doing better than all of these people, so there's no need for me to push myself. But when you're around people that are constantly pushing themselves, you also want to push yourself. So that is why you should follow people that motivate you. Also follow things that you'd like to buy. There's one wig page that I'm following currently. Oh, the wigs. Oh my god. Just they say 500k wig, and I'm just like, I'm going to buy this thing. It motivates me to, show up. when I need to show up. I also advise that you join the community if you are not already a part of the Vibe Squad community. Join our community. I share inspirational, motivational things all the time to make sure that you want to achieve your goals and get your goals to happen. Anyways, you can find the link in the description box below. So what are you waiting for? Join our community. We want you in our community. Those are the ways I actually show up actually, and it's been working for me. From journaling to brain dumping to listening to affirmations to using a vision board. Everything has been working so far, as you can see, because I'm currently showing up. Posted 4 videos this month. Hello. Okay. You guys, I'll see you in the next video. Make sure to check in. I post videos on Saturdays and Sundays every week. So come on in and I'll be sharing more and more tips like this on my channel. Don't forget that I love you. Make sure to comment, to like and share this video to more people that actually need these tips that I'm sharing. Alota continue. I don't know why I'm saying that. You guys, I don't know why I'm saying. What's wrong with me?